Hey people, and welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront. So, a few of you actually wanted me to make a video again, talk a little bit more about what I thought about the game after it has been out for a few weeks. I've been playing for about, I don't know, 15 hours maybe in total, mixing between multiplayer, but also the single-player hero stuff that I just do while listening to podcasts, trying to get the 3 stars. And to my surprise, and I didn't even notice, I just now this week realized this, that, you know, since I already played the beta and stuff and I knew the mechanics, I didn't bother with the tutorial because I was like, well, the tutorial's gonna be slow, it's gonna be boring. To my surprise, the tutorial missions are one of the most fun things the game has to offer. They are, basically, as you could see, they actually have cutscenes, they have small storylines. There are, I believe, 5 of them, and it again reiterates how much of a waste it is that DICE didn't put in a solid single-player experience. I mean, my favorite one by far is the speeder bike race. I originally wanted to make this video while showing that, but it is so intense that I cannot actually talk about what I want to talk about today and play correctly at the same time. The next video will be on that though. I managed to actually get 3 stars on that, so that was actually very cool. But as you can see by this, this takes it back to the old days of, like, you know, Rogue Squadron or maybe even the Shadows of the Empire on the Nintendo 64. Gameplay wise, you know, this mission, for example, is nothing too revolutionary, but it does bring me back, you know, to the feeling that I want. You know, I have snow speeders swarming around, ATSTs coming in a rebel base. Very simple gameplay, but a lot of fun. And you know, there's the X-Wing mission in Tatooine, and you're, you know, flying through the canyons, and it's all beautiful, and TIE fighters, and it's really cool. You know, in terms of also that, since it's AI, you don't get killed every few seconds like you do in multiplayer. The overall speed is a little slower, which is good, and I'm just so sad and reiterate. The more and more reviews have now come out that indeed say, like, listen, this game, though it's fun, it doesn't have a lot. The Battle of Jakku, of course, was released recently. I think it's fun. I also introduced a new game mode, but you know, it's just another desert planet. You know, the skybox is definitely a lot more crowded with a lot of, like, Star Destroyers getting destroyed and falling down. But, you know, that also gets kind of boring after seeing that once, because you cannot actually fly over there. Like, it would be cool if you could fly over there and, like, you know, fly through all the debris and stuff. I haven't actually played the fighter squad in there. I was actually hoping that you could do that there, but I doubt it. But yeah, I am very pleased that most... Oh shit, that was too quick. I fucked now up the challenge to do the things without breaking the cable. This is a little bit too simple in my opinion. But yeah, no, I really liked Angry Joe's review. I think he's really on the spot. Total Biscuit also made a pretty good review, though I believe he was a little bit more salty towards the game than I thought it deserved. Again, I do think that the game is fun. You know, for a casual Star Wars fan, I think they get their money's worth. But for a regular gamer, I definitely don't think they should spend $60 on it. And if you were one of those unlucky people that spend $110 on this, on, like, the Ultimate Deluxe Edition, then, whew, man, you got robbed there. However, there's also, of course, a review. One YouTube channel I'm kind of a fan of is Funhouse. I do think that they have a lot of, like, I like their humor. I like the videos where they just fuck around. But I really dislike their reviews. I think their method of reviewing is really dumb, where, you know, as long as the game is fun, or as long as you have fun, then it's worth the price. And that's just not the case, because anything can be more fun than doing nothing, or, you know, doing work. You know, if I would play Pac-Man now, that would be fun as well. It doesn't justify $60 though. And one of the most stupid things they said during that review is, I believe it was a guy called Lawrence. He said he was actually the voice of reason during that review, saying like, listen, I'm having fun, but you know, it's not a whole lot. But he said like, I think it's a phenomenal start. And I think that using the phrase a phenomenal start for a game that's $60 and then gets $50 worth of DLC is dumb, frankly speaking. I think it's a dumb statement. A game that's $60 should be complete. It made me think back during the days, you know, back when I was a child, you know, we didn't have DLC, we didn't have stuff, and I hate the fact that some people embrace or accept the fact that you know, DLC, or very expensive DLC, is now so acceptable. You know, back when, in my day, when a game was released, you paid $60, you got a good amount of gameplay out of that, and then probably a year later or something, an expansion pack was released for about 1/3 of the price. Now, I think that is very acceptable because, you know, the game is released and they are going to work on the expansion from that point on. It's not as in that they withhold levels or gameplay from the game before release. Oh, Jesus. But here, you know, it's just, oh my god, like, I'm afraid that probably what they're gonna do is, you know, when the DLC is gonna be released, and you bet your ass that the DLC is gonna be Clone Wars, by the way, it's going to be like, oh yeah, no, now the game is like very cool and worth it, and see, aren't you glad that you bought it back then? And, you know, the truth is no. I think the people, if you want my advice, what you want with this game, if you are a casual Star Wars fan, you don't play too many games, then sure, this game can be worth the price that it is right now. You'll play it maybe for, I don't know, an hour, a day, and that'll be the end of that. But if you are, if you're a gamer, I would say wait until the DLC is released and then buy it for a slightly lesser price. And I think then you have the best experience. Now, of course, also one thing that I would like them to do, and that would greatly enhance my enjoyment, is do more of these like tutorial type missions with the new maps. Like, it's really fun. I mean, I know I am only showing you the Battle of Hoth. The reason why I'm not switching is because even though you can turn off the music, the menu music I cannot turn off, and I got a copyright claim the other day. So fuck that. Oh shit. I'm on it. I'm on it.
The power generator is low on power. One more pass. Detach cable.
I mean, again, I'm not saying like people asked me, Spartacus asked me the other day, like, what did you think of the game? And it's not the most horrible game. Like, you know, it's fun. It's just it's not a lot. It doesn't justify $60. That's the problem.
That was the last one.
Again, like I said, this brings me back to the Rogue Squadron days. It doesn't do anything better than Rogue Squadron, but still, with these graphics, you know, it's great. Ah, I mean, I love it. Actually, I don't know if I didn't get any new stuff. Oh, I did! Complete without failing. So, okay, we'll take down. That's funny because I did fail one, but whatever. So, yeah, guys, I will do the speeder bike run next. Probably not get a lot of sensical stuff out of me, but I really enjoyed that. I've actually spent probably like longer than half an hour or something on that mode. I really enjoyed that, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know you guys' opinion on the game now after a few weeks. I saw that indeed a lot of you were on the same level, that you were having fun, but indeed it wasn't as classic or as good as the old Battlefronts, but people weren't as hateful as they were before. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.